The heartbeat of the Earth is almost equal to the way the hippocampus, the same frequency, it beats the same frequency. It interacts with our brainwave rhythms because the basic brainwave rhythms of all vertebrates are in that alpha rhythm. It even looks the same as the frequency pattern of Schumann resonance. The very core of our sense of self, i.e. the hippocampus, which actually, gives us a sense of self, which is a short-term memory, consciousness and dreaming, is actually vibrating at that frequency of the very same frequency that surrounds the planet. There is so much ill health now. We might be living longer, but we are ailing. Here in the UK, we have a huge increase in Alzheimer's, and that affects the hippocampus. The hippocampus. This is why I call the Schumann frequency tuning fork for life, because, the hippocampus resonates with that frequency. And Alzheimer's is very often a plaque around the hippocampus, according to Dr. Ludwig when he explains this to me. It's biophysicists that need to look at it, not physicists or biologists. It's really biologists mainly know about the effect, of course, but physicists will not understand it. They don't know about the biology of the brain. Due to sunspot activity, there might be a change in intensity because we noticed that some sunspot activity, is actually a very negative effect on human health. But it cannot change unless the space between the Earth and the ionosphere layer change. Don't forget, it's a standing wave between two surfaces. So unless the space of those two surfaces changes, the standing wave will be the same. The intensity or the amplitude might change with solar activity, being in tune with Schumann resonance. As almost a spiritual effect, gives you almost an insight into a spiritual life more than when you think about meditation. The meditative effect usually sets in alpha theta, around the 8 Hz frequency. So when the brain goes into this 8 Hz frequency, or 7.8 Hz, and of course there are harmonics of it, has been called a window frequency into accelerated healing and accelerated learning. When the brain goes into hemispheric synchronization in that frequency range, something happens. It's almost a frequency into a higher state of consciousness. I use the term optimum biological frequency resonance, because I feel that if you are in tune with Mother Earth in a way that your brainwave rhythms are in tune with the natural rhythms of the Earth, you almost enter a meditative state, or you almost enter a state of higher consciousness. This is how I first found out about it. The epidemiologists have actually noted that in that particular frequency, quite a lot of teachers or maybe monks or saints, they are harmonically resonating with this frequency. We have gone so far away from our connection with Mother Earth that all these new electronic equipment will just take us further away from it, because it's very difficult to actually connect to Schumann resonance. When it's kind of overlaid with so much very heavy frequency patterns and very much stronger ones. Remember, Schumann resonance is in the picotesla range. It's a very, very subtle signal.